What's up, guys? It's that one nerd Jacob, and welcome to my SkillsUSA State Vlog 2. That's right, we're going back again this year. This year we're going to be going for digital cinematography. Yeah, it should be fun. This year I feel like I have a very good chance of placing. Last year I did too, but also last year myself or my partner didn't have the good enough skills to compete with some of the people. Also, sorry for shaky camera. I have a phone holder, but it doesn't exactly stop shock. This year's competition will be in Tulsa, Oklahoma. We will be staying 4 blocks away from the business center. That's where the main bulk of it happens. But our competition is going to be at the Tulsa Tech Riverside campus. Crap, I forgot to bring my headache medicine. Anyway, I'm looking forward to it. I'm very much looking forward to it. If we get first, again, we'll be going to Kentucky. If you saw last year's video, it's pretty much going to be about the exact same. There's going to be some mild differences just because there's some people that are going that didn't get to go last year, or some people that are going last year that decided to not go this year or legitimately can't. So all I can say right now is wish everyone luck. I'm gonna go ahead and go now before this part gets too long because I don't want to do too much editing. And I will see you guys either whenever we're on the bus to the competition or at the hotel. But speaking of which, digital cinema, we have to be at Tech by 9:45 because we leave at 10. Our competition is one of the earlier competitions. I don't want to say the earliest. I think there are some competitions that start a little bit earlier. But yeah, we have to be ready to do our competition at, I believe, 11 o'clock or noon. So yeah, we're definitely in the earlier competition, for sure. So now I'm gonna sign off until the next part of the vlog.
You don't always have to be attached to the hip on
We just got to the hotel. This is a lot nicer than last year's. If you guys look back to last year's SkillsUSA vlog, the room was decent, but the view was not. Do you like the view? Do you like our view? You know, like half of the outside we can't even see. We get to see a highway. We don't even get to see all the highway. Like part of the highway is blocked. We get to see. We get to see that part of the highway. We're gonna see a gas station, a billboard, a light. That light, if it shines in here, that's gonna piss me off if that shines in here. And then we can see part of Tulsa. This time, we actually have a view of downtown Tulsa. We are relatively close to where the main events are being held. So, fun stuff. We are currently waiting for our instructor to text us. We're gonna have like a group meeting sort of thing. And then, I don't know about the other two, but I'm going swimming. For sure. You're one of the other two, Connor. So, I'm changing into my swim trunks right now. I don't care. I'll go down to that meeting in swim trunks. We are on the deck, and you guys see a familiar face. We're just waiting on the guy I was playing Guitar Hero against. I'm killing him.
Literally, he has a knife in it.
Yeah. Jump. Not the 3 foot.
Oh yeah, we're leaving his room now.
Yeah, get out. Get Tyler. Tyler, get out. It's Tyler. We aren't in the same room anymore. I'm sad. But we're down here. We're waiting for everyone else to get down here. We're gonna play some Cards Against Humanity. There's Bobby. She wasn't here last year, but I might film a little bit of Cards Against Humanity, but that
It's pretty serious.
that might get a little.
Things get dark.
things do get dark. So, yeah, we're just gonna sit here and wait for the rest of everyone. Are you copying me? Are you vlogging?
I was doing it first.
No, listen, I was doing it on the van ride to here. Like, looks like we got 2 vloggers. Oh, you're vlogging on Snapchat vlogger? Pfft, what a loser.
Says the guy who doesn't even have a full channel.
Hey, I have 47 subscribers.
That's more than I have. I have 3.
Everyone go subscribe to Tyler.
Yes.
I don't.
Link in description. Okay, so this part isn't important, but we wound up filming, or not filming, but our contest was in a plane hangar at the tech campus, so I just figured it would be cool to show this plane pulling in where we were competing at. Hello.
Oh.
Oh, Dylan, you almost ran into a pole. All right, we just had probably the best pizza ever.
It was so good, it was my idea.
If you're ever in Tulsa, go to Bohemian Pizzeria. If I'm ever downtown, that's the only place I'm gonna eat at from now on.
Not sponsored.
Not sponsored, just big fans. Yeah, hold on. This is literally a shopping strip of just like cargo.
Really? You said that was
No, too
Turn it
bad.
out.
First takes. You shouldn't have done it.
Look at the scenery.
This is. Hang on, I gotta get. Scooter. It is a rainy, cloudy day downtown Tulsa. It's like probably a sprinkle at the most, but you can tell that it rained really good last night. So we are about to leave for the awards ceremony. I need to make sure I didn't leave anything in here, even though I don't think I did. We're good. We're packing up now. We're about to head out. Anything that I didn't cover while I'm actually here, I will be following up with once we get home. But I'm just gonna cut this one a little short. Want to make sure we all have everything, and then we gotta get downstairs so we can actually leave. This was the competition I competed in, and even though I might not have won, a big congratulations to the winners, especially the gold medalists. I hope you guys represent Oklahoma well in digital cinema production nationals. Tyler and his partner, who doesn't want to be named on YouTube, so I'm not going to name, has made it to nationals even though I didn't go to get first. I'm super proud of them, and I can't wait to see what they pump out at nationals. Team C!
On stage now, your medalist in 3D visualization and animation.
Woo! Yeah! And now I'm back home. And I have a new bed, but that doesn't have anything to do with this vlog. Well, it's official. This is the last part of the SkillsUSA State Competition 2019 vlog. And it's the last one I'm gonna make, sadly, because I'm not staying in tech. That's a 2-year class. So, I am gonna be moving on and going to college this upcoming school year. So let's run over a debriefing of the actual competition so you guys can understand what happened and you can understand why I put clickbait in the title. Because the clickbait actually is true for once. We get there for our competition, day 1, we knock filming out of the park. Filming was amazing, we got all the shots we needed, the lighting was great, the exposure was great, the quality was great, everything was going so well. Everything was just working, and we didn't know how to explain it, but we loved that it worked. And then day 2 hit. So, I know this is gonna sound sad and everything, but this is when everything went downhill. It started off relatively okay. I found out early on that we were missing a clip, and before you say, why didn't you just go and refilm it? Day 1 of digital cinema, you're allowed to wear whatever you want up there. Day 2, you can bring clothes that you filmed in, but it's recommended that you get all your filming done on day 1. I didn't explain this well. You have to wear official dress, which is slacks and a SkillsUSA polo shirt. So that's why we couldn't just refilm on the second day. What had happened was we thought we had it all done. You know, in our heads, we just knew, but we didn't. Fine. So everything was going fine and well. I wound up doing some After Effects compositions, and then 2.5 hours into editing, Premiere Pro crashes. Oh, Jesus Christ. Went back to see if it auto-saved any, it didn't. Premiere Pro crashed, and I was hung out to dry. So was my partner, because we didn't know what to do. You know, we were expecting a lot of things to happen, but the last thing we expected was technical difficulties with Premiere Pro. So, Premiere Pro crashes. I'm about to have a mental breakdown. So, that's 2.5 hours off of our time to edit. And we had from 8 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon. So that shortened us down from 6 hours to edit to 3.5 hours to edit. It was going to be a little bit quicker the second time around because the After Effects compositions still stayed pretty safe. I did, however, after I went to get lunch, have to do one thing. I decided before cutting down the film at all, we were going to render everything, just so we know for sure that this is going to work. Rendering took another hour and 15 minutes or hour and a half. We'll say hour and a half to make it easier to add up. So we had 2.5 hours of editing that went down the drain, and then an hour and a half of just rendering frame by frame. And I bet you're wondering, well, why didn't you just cut it? Because it was getting to the point where Premiere Pro wouldn't even let me do anything other than just use the select tool. I tried to cut and shorten some things, it didn't completely work. It was running very slow. So we rendered it all out. We now have 2 hours to edit. Well, luckily during the render time, we got some voiceover work and Foley, which is just sound effects. I actually have a video on this channel that solely uses Foley. No actual camera, microphone, whatever you want to call it. None of that audio was used. It was all recorded in post. That's what we wound up having to use here. But the sad thing is I couldn't get Foley for every shot, because another thing I had to worry about was voiceover dialogue. See, this film, I don't know if I can say this, was basically, I was very paranoid, so I made sure to get everything done by 1:15, have 45 minutes to export, boom, we're done. I start exporting at 1:15. This is where the near disqualification happens. So I start exporting, and then it gets stuck on 25%. This is at 1:30. Normally it doesn't take 15 or more minutes to completely export a 3-minute clip. That's what I've experienced with all my time of working in class. Now I'm pretty sure if I didn't render everything, that would make sense. So, we decided to restart the export, and then we realized something. It was not going to export all the way. By the time 2 o'clock hit, when the contest was supposed to end, our render was still only 78% finished. Not render, export, my bad. Judges, they had full power here. They could have easily told us, we're sorry, things like this happen, you guys are disqualified. And honestly, that's what I was expecting. At that point, I was just expecting to be disqualified, wait a couple of hours for the debriefing from the judges, and then we'd get to leave. but they were probably some of the nicest judges, and they let it export. Now, needless to say, the film did not come out nearly as good as me and my partner were hoping for. It's about 2:15, 2:20, 15 or 20 minutes after the judges were supposed to start reviewing the films, and we finally get ours turned in. They let us turn it in, but with the exception of can't export late. That was going to be a point deduction at the very most. I'm pretty sure it was. We go in to talk to the judges. The judges, they actually liked the film, but they could tell that we were rushed. They could tell that we didn't edit the way we wanted to. And yeah. So now, outside the competition, let's debrief the whole 3 days. So Sunday morning, we got there, we got in the van, and we left. We competed Sunday until Sunday night. We got home, went to the pool, and then went to the patio to play some Cards Against Humanity. Fun! Day 2, I woke up. I couldn't fall asleep that night until like 1 in the morning, and then I woke up 2 or 3 separate times. But I was very well rested on day 2. So day 2, get there, 2.5 hours in, have a panic attack, eat lunch, turn in our film late, get back to the hotel around 5 or 6, and went swimming again. We thought everyone had gone to a party, but they had really gone to an award ceremony. Actually, no. Before the swimming part came the pizza place, which those, I drove one of those scooters, the electric scooters that they have publicly that you can, like, rent, and it was fun. I didn't get any footage of it because, 1, I'm not confident holding on to the phone. It's like, hey guys, I'm driving a scooter. Like, I tried it without my phone in my hand. As soon as I took my hand off one of the handlebars, I, like, really hit a right, just boop. So, needless to say, that wasn't gonna happen. I was gonna have Dylan probably film for me, which Dylan was my partner, in case you guys didn't know. I was gonna have Dylan try and do it, but by the time we left the pizza place, it started raining, and then we got ice cream. We ate the ice cream, and then we left. We went back to the hotel. That's whenever we went swimming. We thought everyone had gone to the party, which I had gone to last year. Took my... Lit party, guys. Lit. Okay, this just made it a lot better. Like, it's got actual scope on it and everything.
These are DMRs from Halo.
Yeah, they are. This place just got a whole lot better. I know what I'm doing all night. That, quite possibly, was the most realistic game of laser tag we have ever played. Scope and everything. Oh, it was fun. We're going in on the red team this time. This year we decided we weren't going to do it. We decided we would rather just have each other's company. We thought they all left for it, but it was because some of the awards ceremony took place the night before. So we actually did wind up getting to hang out in the pool for a little bit. We planned on hanging out. It started raining outside, so the patio, that wasn't going to work. Guys and girls aren't allowed in the same room unless there's a teacher there. And I didn't know if our instructor was back. So I was just like, someone go check. No one responded. I was in the lobby at 10:15 with my pajamas on, sitting there for 15 minutes. I'm like, so are we hanging out or not? Everyone's like, probably not. And then everyone decides to ask where my room number is. I had 3 people come to my room. I mean, they didn't come in. They just stood at the door until I got a phone call. And then I just sort of very rudely ran away. I'm very sorry. Please don't hate me, guys. And then, at around like 10:50, we went downstairs, played, or not played, but just hung out in the lobby. And that was fun. And then this morning, I'm filming this today. Hopefully it's also out today. That would be amazing. But, I woke up at 6. Then 6:05, then 6:10, then 6:15, then 6:30, then 6:45. I had gotten to sleep by like 11:30. Didn't wake up once in the middle of the night, and I was way more exhausted than whenever I went to sleep at 1 and woke up 3 times. It's official, y'all. I'm not going to sleep till 1 anymore on school nights. Late night live stream, I'm kidding. I would die. So, yeah, that happened. We went to the awards ceremony. It was mildly emotional. Same thing with last year's awards ceremony, with all of my friends winning. Here at the awards ceremony. Hi, Colton. Hi.
What up, guys? Everyone. Celebration time.
Hi. Hey! Yeah! Woo! Oh no, someone just dad. Hey!
Entrepreneurship, media production.
Woo! Hey, James. There's our boy James and Dakota. And it's really good to see my friends winning, because that means as a class, we did not go for no reason. I know a lot of people, they'd be like, oh, well, I deserved to win. I did this, this, and this. I understand I didn't deserve to win. I sat in and watched some of the films that people in my competition turned in. Even if our film would have been 100% perfect, exactly the way we would have wanted it, it still would have lost. It wouldn't have been not placed, but it wouldn't have sent us to nationals either. There were just so many good films, which I wish I could see a lot of them again, but I can't. It's just somewhat a bummer that this is the last year I got to compete, and it's over. Didn't go home with anything, but I went home this year with something a lot better than a medal and a trophy. Yeah, I changed the lighting so it would look more dramatic. I went back with some great memories. And yeah, I didn't place, but this was the high school life I wanted outside of being in competition, was just being able to hang out with people. I've always liked trying to hang out with people, and I understand that people get busy, so it was just so refreshing to finally be able to spend time with a lot of people. So anyway, sorry for most of this not actually being a vlog, and for most of it being me talking about what happened and showing clips from the past. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I would say like for another video like it, but nothing's gonna ever top this. Nothing's ever gonna be the same as this. So, thank you guys. And I will see you all next time. See ya.